For sending folders, so within the local network, or potentially programs to the children through AB Tutor, this is a little bit trickier, but it's not difficult at all, as long as you know what you're sending. For files and folders, it can be very, very straightforward. If we get open something that we know the children are going to have access to, for example, the students folder, okay, we might be sending them, let's say, this folder, okay. If you click up here, it's going to give you this address, odrive /students /year 2 sticklebacks. If we copy that and we go into here and hit launch, obviously click that box and do this, and we hit run, nothing's going to happen. And that's because that link for that folder is the address on my computer. What we need to do is think about what the address is on one of the students' computers. So, like you can see, I've got one of the students here, it's logged in. We can just go to watch and just go to lockout, and then you see that you've got control over this computer. We can close Chrome. This is the folder that we want to open. So that's what we're going to need to copy. Okay, //win2k12 srv, so that's Windows 2012 server, /students. Okay, easiest way to do that is to just keep that visible. Go to launch, minimize that. Okay, we can't do that, that's helpful. So you might want to be able just to see the address to that folder, just either write it down somewhere or just keep it available. I'm going to just delete that just so I can model to you typing the whole thing. Win2k12 srv / and then you've just got students. And then you can go as far as /year 2 hyphen the class name. Yeah, you can send them an individual folder as well, as if you know how that folder is named within the sticklebacks folder. Doesn't need a / at the end. Just double check that it's all okay. Hit run. Let's try launching it on this one to see if that works. Okay, again, we've got a bit of an issue, and I have a feeling this is because if you look at sticklebacks, and this is how annoying computers are, there is a space after year 2 and a space before sticklebacks, and that's not something I included when I went to launch. So go back in, edit it, make sure it's got all the spaces in, hit run, and lo and behold, it will appear on the screen for that one that it wasn't there before. Okay, and you've launched that folder, and then you can see straight away in sticklebacks all of the children's work. Launching them that folder, certainly for those children that find navigating Windows difficult, makes life so much easier. Okay, they can open a piece of work that they previously were looking at. You can even send them things if you filled that folder with things that you want them to open. Okay, let's have a look at programs then. Programs work in the same way. Go to launch, and it gives you this box. There are a few different programs that I've already included, so chrome.exe is there. If we scroll through, WinWord, so Microsoft Word is there. Okay, it comes down to knowing what that file, that program is called in Windows, and this is a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. The easiest way is to Google it. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to send PowerPoint file name Windows, okay, Google it. It's going to come up. What is the file name? So that's giving me the extension, which is not really what I want. So maybe rather than file name, PowerPoint executable Windows, you'll see that it's called pnt.exe. Okay, so we go back, go to launch, caps power pnt caps exe power pnt. Okay, hit run, and fingers crossed you'll see the PowerPoint thing popping up over there. Okay, quick Google before the lesson. If you need to send them a program, you can figure out what that is. It's not going to be too tricky. Just make sure you're prepped. Really useful just to write it down on the plan before you get started.